Get ready, get ready. Are we going live? Are we live? Did you get live?
We live.
We live? I don't know why I ain't on live yet. There you go, right
I
there.
don't know why you
There we
not
go.
late.
I am live now because I was clicking on Instagram because it don't go live until we go live. Oh, so we are live. We are 100% live. So since we are live, let us start the show. First and foremost, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one. Old Country Boy is going to start it in a very. See, I'm dressed up tonight too. I put on a shirt. I put on a shirt and a hat. But anyway, here we go. Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, along with my co-host, 2 years running, the Little Diva. And it's Monday. And it's Monday. So it's time. It is time for the real conversation with a twist of humor.
Gotta at my door.
It is time. It is time. Oh, and I guess it is allow me to do the due diligence. First and foremost, congratulations to the wonderful graduate. First and foremost, that's first on the list. And secondly, allow me to say, why she over there doing? Hey, that's how y'all look at
I'm
here.
so sorry. There's somebody at my door.
It's probably DoorDash. Hey, Miss Julie, how are you, Miss Julie?
The rich man that has a piece of paper.
Hey, Aaliyah, how are you? How are you? My co-host done bailed out on me, y'all. She done ran. She got company. She got DoorDash and company coming over and everything. Look here, I'm gonna have to tell her company, don't they know that she has a show? She has a show at 8 o'clock. She can't be having no company. They can't be knocking on the door at 8 o'clock. That is unallowed and unacceptable to leave me. You know you can't be leaving the kids because I'll be the look here. Anyway, oh, look at here. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. To all the mothers out there, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you got all the gifts and all the candy and whatever you wanted, and the flowers and the cakes and the cupcakes and the tea cakes and the red velvet cakes and the whatever kind of cake. I hope y'all got everything that y'all wanted this weekend. I hope somebody took it and got your nails done, got your toenails done, got your fingernails done, got your eyebrows done. Yeah, whatever you wanted, whatever. So to each and every one of y'all, I think I told everybody because I done said it 150,000 times, but I'll say it again. I hope you each had a very happy Mother's Day. Now, Diva, what is you doing over there?
So so somebody came knocking on my door. My God. So my daughter is in there, and so she listened to it. But some woman came to the door. That's why I heard the doorbell ring, and it comes on my camera. And I was like, who is that? And so I went in the front to see who it was, and it was my daughter said, "Did you know her?" I was like, "No, it is some lady on there talking about we want the rich man number. You know the rich man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Please tell me where he at." But anyway, I'm sorry. Like that was like I was trying to see who that was, and we went out there. There was a truck out there, but everything is gone now. So it was really weird. So y'all pardon me for that. Y'all know I thank
That's
God.
all right.
I'll be ready to run.
I mean, you in the house. You ain't got. Well, I'm telling you what you could have told him.
What I could have told him.
He crossed the street.
He ain't going nowhere.
Trust me, when you go over there, he gonna be right there.
So funny.
And for y'all that didn't catch the inside joke, across the street from the Little Diva is a graveyard. So if they was looking for the rich man, he right across the street.
He right over there, and he ain't going nowhere.
Just tell him he over there laid up waiting on you.
That is super duper funny. But y'all, hey, sorry about that. I apologize for but probably something I probably need to take care of. How's everybody doing? Y'all had a great Mother's Day. I had a fabulous Mother's Day. It's always good when I get to hang out with my daughters. So that's just my favorite thing to do, especially since I tell people all the time, I'll be like, I would pay anything to have to take somebody to practice, go to somebody's program. And then somebody always says, okay, girl, well, what time? Because I got some practice to send you to. But no, it was nice. It's always a good, I like that graduations tend to fall on Mother's Day weekends. So that's a great Mother's Day present. So we had a good time. Friday was I actually wanted to go Thursday, but my oldest daughter had to work her part-time job. So we went Friday. And the hooding ceremony. And I'm going to talk about that on that thing that I haven't told everybody about yet. And I'm going to talk about what it's called, the meaning of it, when it comes to law school students graduating at UT. But anyway, so they had their first, I'm going to say the first inaugural. They had their inaugural hooding ceremony, and which was really, really cool. That was nice and quick. I like quick stuff. When it comes to graduations,
Right,
I like
right.
that quick. You know what I mean? Because it's a great celebratory occasion. But y'all know, just admit it, they boring. This one was not.
Especially if your last name starts with a W.
Yeah, my baby starts with an L. She in the middle. But it was, this particular one was very short because it was the whole class, but it was nice, and it was kind of interesting. They read blurbs from people, wrote about thanking people, that kind of thing. And then Saturday was the actual ceremony, the sunflower ceremony is what they call it, but it was a graduation. But they don't wear the garb; they wear suits. Like they're supposed to wear white suits. Some people didn't wear white suits. And then in all that time, y'all, we also were packing and moving. She had to pack and move to come home because of normal school. And so she did. So yeah, for now that's it for now. So that's been the weekend. We were just talking a few seconds ago saying, whew, she has a government pension. And he's very stressed, and it's like we were stressed doing all that. Can you imagine how get fixed, it's a she's feeling from all the packing. People was coming in the house that she ain't never seen before, including me, because I hadn't seen her in person yet. So it was a lot going on this weekend. So we're finally home, getting settled in. And so I have 3 rooms, so she in that room. So now I'm moving things around to make space. So my office is packed with stuff, but it's gonna make me go through some of these boxes that I need to go through that I don't want to go through. But it's forcing me to go through the boxes. I get rid of them. So that's how my Mother's Day went. We went to a place to eat, which was really good. It was like a Southern style kitchen place. It was really nice.
I saw them collard greens.
Okay, so let me tell you. I had never had collard greens before. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I wasn't froze. That was just a look of shock.
I've never had collard greens before. So really? I had never had collard greens before. And so I had mustard greens. Started eating mustard greens a little while ago. Let me tell y'all how I started out eating mustard greens. Then we're gonna get to the celebration. I started out with mustard greens from the Glory Greens in the can. That people made, but I would eat Glory Greens, and I dopped them up with a little sugar and whatever.
Sugar?
Yes, that's the only way I could eat them at first.
Okay.
So now I just mix in, when I go to the soul food place and get greens, I mix in my yams with it to make it got a little sweetness. But anyway, I heard of collard greens and whatever, but I just never had them. I was like, I'm only gonna stick with these mustard greens because that's all I know. I'm gonna stick with that. So yesterday that's what came. It was only collard greens, and they didn't have nothing else to order. So I said, let me try these things, and they were really. I actually like those better than I like the mustard greens.
Yeah.
They were like the texture was a little. Seemed like they were more tender, unless it just depends on the way that you cook them or something.
I don't know. I just eat them.
But they were good. They're really good. I'm glad I tried them. And that's the same way that I started eating yams. I didn't want to ever eat a yam because they didn't look right. But I went to just like yesterday, all they had was collard greens. So I
Right.
went. It was called Christine's Soul Food on Greens Road, and they didn't have what you laughing at.
Myra, you so right. Because you
Oh, what? My family was saying, I'm not know. Whatever, y'all. Y'all make it. But so I went to Christine. So at first, when I said Christine Soul Food, you started laughing. I'm like, do he know Christine? But I went to Christine Soul Food one time some years ago, and they didn't have anything else on the menu that I liked. So I said, well, just go on and put the yams on there. Well, the yams got on my rice. And so that's how I tasted the yams. Like, oh. So that's how I started eating yams.
Wow.
Anyway, so the food was really, really good. The chicken, I don't like chicken with the bone. So they had chicken without the bone, but they fried it like real fried chicken. So that was good. Very good. So yeah, so that's that's how my weekend was.
Well, that's good.
You never heard, Miss Julie, you never heard of sugar and greens?
Hey, Miss Julie, Myra, she ain't from the country. Because look. Hey, thank you. Because when she talked about some sugar and some greens, I was.
I put a little bit, just like I put a little bit in my spaghetti to break that little tomato we taste up. I'll sprinkle a little bit. All right, Miss Myra. Y'all should try it. Y'all don't know what y'all miss until you try it. I don't know. So anyway, country boy,
Yes,
work
ma'am.
husband. Congratulations. That's a big no. Capital no.
Thank
It
you.
was just different. But you know what? Let me tell you what I was telling my kids yesterday. My aunt, who is from Shungaloo, Louisiana, she would eat and rest her soul, my Aunt Mars. She has to do the cornbread with her fingers and greens.
Yeah.
She would not eat them with a fork. She said this, you just don't eat greens and cornbread with a fork. The hot water cornbread, and she ate it with her fingers. She said, this is the only way I'll ever eat them with my fingers. She didn't care about who looked and who was watching and who was around.
Get
That's how she ate her greens.
Get you some good old pepper sauce and put on there.
Yep. Eat them with her fingers.
Oh,
But anyway, country boy, me Louisiana country boy, Donnie Lewis, my co-host, my work husband, my BFF. Happy anniversary.
Well, happy. Look, you know what? You said that. I was like, wow. I did not realize it. And I just said it. I said it on the other thing. I'm like, wow, 2 years. That is in anything. And I will say this, and I said it before. In anything that you're doing for 2 years, to be consistent and on. And I thank you. I thank you for sitting here with me and putting up with me for 2 years. That's
with each other.
But y'all, and that so leads to the thing that we always say is about following your dreams and following your visions. Y'all, this never started out as what we thought that we would even be collaborating together. And you just have to grow, and you grow, and we've grown to know each other. Heck, we knew each other before we saw each other and was on a show together for probably a year before even meeting. And that's what I call grace, is that what God, you know, some people don't get this wrong. Some people think that it's only about marriage, but what it is those words, what God has joined together, let no man put us under. And what that means is what God has put together, whether it's work, whether it's a friendship, if God is in the midst of that thing, that no man can put that thing under. You don't let anything come between it. You work out your differences, you talk it out, you listen to each other, you hear each other, you respect each other. And I know that that's what
I don't mean to cut you off. Well, sort of I do. When you, I want to pin you right there. But
yeah.
the difference is also accepting the
Yes.
differences. You know what I mean? Because for me in friendship, that's how I've lost, I guess, a lot of, I don't feel in friendships, to be honest with you. Whatever those things were, those ships that I had, if they couldn't accept me as I am, because we all have faults and we have quirks and weird things going on. And when you find someone who can accept those things and still love you unconditionally, that's a friendship. It's
Right.
not just friendship when it's easy. The person is just always perfect and grinning and going on. A friendship is being friends with someone, no matter what those quirks are. You work around them. Now you can call them out, but you work. You don't just run away because times get hard. Just like you said, like in a marriage, you don't just because time gets hard. You don't just say, "Hey, I'm out."
Right, right. And that's the thing is that what you just said is so true, is that we all have things. We all have some things, and we have to learn how to be accepting of others and understanding that everybody's not growing. I mean, you said it yourself a long time ago, like, hey, remember to tell them folks now, because everybody ain't where you at. And you know, and there's some places that I am not where some other people are. And I accept that, and I openly, know like I have limitations, I have things, but to be able to have somebody that you can talk to and you can bounce things off of, is and doing the one thing that we as people should learn is how to speak to someone out of love and talk to people out of love, not from a place of anger and nastiness,
Mm-hmm.
but talk to people out of a place of love. Come from a place of love where you say, if you see something, or that you say it, but you're not saying it to pull them down. Saying it out of love means, hey, I want to, maybe you didn't recognize this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it to poke at you and say, nah, 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 see you acting like that. But I'm saying it out of love to say, hey, maybe possibly this is what I saw. This is what I witnessed. It may not be what the way you were trying to present yourself, but this is how it came to me. And this is maybe how it comes to others. Maybe you want to look at that. It's called an accountability partner. We often talk about that. It's having someone that truly is an accountability partner that you can go back and that they're gonna be like, look here, okay, look here.
You go to that person, you're able to go to that person to get that part too. To say,
Yes.
wait a minute, am I crazy when I said this? Or hey, this is what I said. So what do you think? I've been able to come to you about maybe not what I say, because I know about things I say, but I come to you for several things, which it's so funny. Me and my daughter were talking yesterday, and we were talking about something with her friend, but I brought you up, and I was saying how um sometimes I feel I'm not the right friend because I feel like I don't pour enough into you. You pour a lot into me, but I'm not able to pour into you because you're kind of quiet. You kind of you try to handle things yourself, whatever. And that's when she said something to me like, you have to wait until that person is ready to share that. That person may not have that same wanting, you know what I mean? I
Right.
can't think of the wording she used, but it was perfect. And I said, that makes sense. Because you've actually said that to me before too. To be whatever it was she said, you've said that too. And for me, it's tough because I know that I lean on you a lot. I lean on you a lot. And so sometimes I feel, wow, I'm not being the shoulder for him, but you may not need my shoulder as much. You might just
And
need to call me and be talking about something else to get your mind off of that.
that's a lot. And that's what me is that there's a lot of things that don't. Some people say there's a lot of things that bother me. Well, there's a lot of things that don't bother me.
I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had that. They tell me when I get 60 though, it'll come. Well, I don't care what y'all be saying, whatever y'all say.
There's a lot of things that don't bother me, and I there are things like, okay, let me see what somebody else may think about this, or let me run this because okay, well, I'm not really, really sure about this, and I'm able to go. The thing is not, thank you. The thing is not always wanting somebody to come, but knowing when somebody needs you, they trust you enough to come.
Mm-hmm. Do you trust
And
me
I,
enough to trust me?
yeah, if there's something to come about, I'll sure come. I'll be like, hey, look at here, look at here. Uh,
Look, that was the twist of humor right there.
wait a minute. What is that? What is that commercial? What was that? What is that thing? We're about to do something. I'm about to do something. And we can't tell nobody, and we'll never talk about it again. And the other person say, "Who's driving?" It's this spiff. It's like one person walks in and say, "I'm about to do something. We can never talk about it again. We can
Okay.
never bring it up." And the other person's like, "Who's driving?" Look, ain't no questions about it. What you got? Whatever's finna go down, it's finna go down. I'm right there with you. We ain't gotta talk about it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
I've been
bro.
lost already. Right. I was like, I don't know. I have
The
no
thing
idea.
is truly having that, and everybody should have that someone in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you always have to go to, but if like I call it the going through your contact list.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Is if you have something at a pressing at a moment, or something that you are going through, or something that you want to share, or something, an idea, or you have something, maybe something has happened, and you look and you look. I'm gonna tell y'all, and y'all try it. Look at your contact list and roll through it. How many people in that contact list you be like, nah, I ain't gonna call them.
let me scroll and tell y'all. I be just nope, not her. Whoop,
Nope,
nope, not him.
nope,
No,
nope,
nope.
nope, nope.
No, 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 no. Then I be
Nope.
thinking, why haven't took this person on my phone yet?
And that's the thing is that how often, wow, I mean, maybe we slipped over something. How often they have a thing called spring cleaning. They have a thing, people go through, ooh, spring cleaning, I'm about to clean out my closet. I'm about to go through my clothes and move all this stuff around. I'm about to, clean up the house and open up the windows and if you're in the country, let the house air out. How many times do we clean up our lives and our relationships and our contacts and people that we are in associating with? How many times do we go through like, okay, it's time to clean this up? Not in a bad way, because remember, when you're going through your closet and you're doing your spring cleaning, you ain't getting rid of some of that stuff because it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that stuff you're getting rid of because you have
Grown. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say that to you. Remember that day I called you, and remember, Tanya Lawson, my friend Tanya.
Mhm.
I called her. I think I called her before I called you. You might not have. I don't know. Whatever it was, I called because I think me and her have been having this conversation. Oh, you know what? It was not my friend Tanya. It was someone else that I won't say her name. But I was thinking about. It was just so many things going on at the time. It was it's been what 3, 4, 5 months ago. You don't remember this when I say it. That sometimes I was wondering, is it bad? Is it wrong and childish for me to unfriend people from my Facebook, right? Because I know I don't have to answer my phone for everybody. I know that I take some people out my phone. There's some people I mute or we just silence them for a little while or snooze them, whatever costs 30 days if they
Right.
saying something too negative. But do you remember me asking you about that? And then this person said to me is that's your Facebook page, social media page. If it's somebody, and because I started thinking, and again, and I think this is why I thought maybe it wasn't childish or just unnecessary or petty because I didn't want to be being petty. Then I started thinking, I have so many Facebook friends, right?
Mhm.
These people don't even talk to me in real life. I come in the room and they turn the other way. So I thought why? Why are we still
Right.
connected? Because I
Right.
do believe, and this is many years ago that I started doing this. I don't want to be connected to certain people anymore. I just don't. Not in
Yes.
a bad way, not evil, not petty. It's just I've just what you said. I've outgrown those things. I've some of the stuff that they do, or the silliness and not talking. I just don't want to do it. And if I don't see their little faces, I can't. So I don't want to see their faces. Just like
And
I'm
then,
being sometimes.
that's quite what people, and maybe that's for me. Just
Mhm.
I can't speak to nobody else.
Right.
I don't, I'm not that attached. I don't really, honestly, and maybe I don't really care that much. Whether, it's not that crucial. If on a day to day basis, let me tell y'all something. Let me sit up in the chair.
Finish the on a day-to-day basis.
On a day to day basis, looking and going through. Here's what I know. Going through, and you see all these people that follow these people that this, that, and the other. But honestly, people, let's be real. How many of those people truly support you and what you're doing? How many of those people truly are there to
That,
encourage
that
you? I
and that
mean,
was part of my cleansing.
and that's the thing is that
That. Mm-hmm.
so many times we think that people are tied to us. Fact is, we've tied ourselves to them.
Mm-hmm. To them,
We
exactly,
have tied to
exactly.
them. We have tied to. We have allowed ourselves sometimes, and I can speak personally again. And this goes to my family. I've got a sister. My sister, love my sister. I can talk about her, and she can get mad if she wants to. But she ties herself to other people and other people's stuff. And see, what we miss is sometimes we take on other people's energy, we take on other
Mm-hmm.
people's negativity, we take on other people's stuff. My sister has been in the hospital taking on other people's stuff, not able to take on her own stuff. She can't even, she's in there sick, worried about somebody else. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. This is how a country boy feels, and I think I've said this before. If you ain't showed me no love, no respect, no nothing on this side, if you come to a funeral where the country boy is at, I am gonna raise up. Lord help me to raise up. I'm raising up, and I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna lay back down. Because that's what folks
Agree. I
do.
totally agree.
They come and they don't, you haven't supported, you haven't nothing, you haven't
They
said,
ain't
you
checked on you.
haven't
Leave
nothing.
away
You
take
done
away the
nothing.
support. Take away the support. They ain't even just called and checked on
Nothing. But see,
you. Right.
people do that, and we attach to these things, and we attach ourselves to people who don't give to. And I understand life happens, okay? I understand life goes on. I understand that. But at some point, in do you not reach out to know if life is going like that, and you have just why are you even around them people?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
cannot
that was
say. I mean, in me, I won't. If I
mhm.
tell you, for me, if your name is in my contact list, at some point you done heard from me. I promise you, you done heard, you done got a message, you done got something.
Yeah.
Like I know they probably be like, "Oh God," well then disconnect me, baby. Block me, block me.
Oh, but remember I did this. I don't know, did you know? Would you know when when I did the show on COVID? Like, did you forget about COVID?
Mm-mm.
So I did a show, and it was called Did they forget about COVID? When
Mm.
COVID was here, and I'm gonna mention live bands too, because some of them I want to throw them in this pot. But anyway, people were going around, oh my God, we can't do this, and if I could do this, I would do that, and if I was um once the world gets back where it's supposed to be, I'm gonna do this, that. what I did, and I actually came on the show and let me back up a little bit. I came on the show and encouraged people during COVID. That's when I first was really redoing my podcast, and I was saying, hey, if you haven't heard from somebody, reach out. And it was pretty much what I was talking about, your contact list on your phone. Go through there. If you haven't heard from these people, call them, check on them, see if they're okay. I actually called 2-3 people who don't even talk to me. They don't really fool. I mean, and I'm gonna say it wasn't my fault. They just stupid people. But I put that to the side because I really care about people. I really do,
Right.
contrary to whatever people think. So I called these 3 people, and what was so funny, Country Boy, is when I called and they answered the phone, that tells you my number wasn't locked in their phone.
Mm.
It's hello. I said, hey, this is Trina. How you doing? Trina? I said, yeah, with all this going on with COVID, us being locked down, I really just wanted to call and just say hi and check on you, see how you're doing, and make sure I was okay.
Right.
You could hear the what? Huh? Like probably looking at the phone, like not in a bad way. They just
Right.
were shocked. And that's how I roll. Now you can make me mad, but that don't mean I don't care. And I was saying all that to say COVID, like as soon as COVID kind of, it'll be here forever. But the big thing of us being locked down, as soon as we came back from that, people went back to who they were. They went right. I mean, like they ain't wasting no time. I think about some of the things I said on the show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna repost it. I was talking about how we were losing lives every day.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know who was gonna be next. And it was always, oh, if I could, as soon as COVID piped down, we were back out there. People still treating people bad. People still talking crazy. I mean, I'm not saying I thought the world was gonna be perfect, but there were some things, because I live in that little fantasy world sometimes. But I did think people were gonna do better. And it's funny because that same person, one of those same people that I called, and I must say they were a member of the dance community, but one of those people that I called and shocked them, I just knew, hey, that's probably an olive branch, so we're gonna be good to go, right? No. And one thing that I don't like, and I will say it forever, people that holler Jesus, Jesus, Lord, Lord, but they out here doing all kind of crazy things that's against what Jesus, Jesus, Lord, Lord expects of us, right? And this particular person, and it drives me crazy, but and this particular person did that, and several other people, not just me, several other things that I've seen around the world since COVID, kind of died down. So
Right.
my thing was about, did you forget about COVID? Like, did anybody forget about that experience of us not being able to see people except via social whatever, Zoom and all that stuff? So I just think sometimes people forget this thing that I thought was a lesson to us. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody. I mean, some people learn. Some people grasp the reality of what was going on, what is still going on in this world. That flash moment, and people. Yes, you would think people would have come out better than going in. You think that the mindset would have changed some. You think that people would have shown a little bit more compassion. You think that people would be a little bit more kinder. But it only lasts for a moment. It was lasted for a fleeting moment. The caring, the concern. Here's the thing, the fact, you want to know what the fact old country boy say?
What's the fact that old country boy say?
Fear make you do some things. Fear make you act. Fear will make you act like you love folks. Fear.
You sound like Al Green. Love. What is it? Love will make you. What? Help me, y'all. Gotta help me sing it. I don't know. Let me find the words. That sounds like an Al Green song.
Fear made folks had folks loving on folks because that fear. It was.
No, fear. Well, I was talking about fear, but COVID had people leaving people.
Well, I'm just saying fear because you didn't know. And here's the thing. Here go the crazy part. It could have been COVID that took you out. It could be a gunshot to take you out now. Why have you changed? Because that same lingering thing is there. The lingering thing, the bottom line of that was it could be you tomorrow. It could be me tomorrow. That's the bottom line of all of that. And nobody has grasped that. That's the thing. Get that thing, baby. Because we all
my
be
mama
up out
told
here.
me the words. She said, Miss Joanne text me the words.
I found this on the web.
Miss
Love will
Joanne,
make you do right.
Miss Joanne, I'm gonna tell you. Miss
Love will make you do
Joanne,
wrong. Love will make you do right.
Miss,
That's not what I thought I was. When I thought she was texting, why she texted me on this show? She love will make you right. You know, and again, I can be. What just happened? See how
What?
things be happening in my house across the street from a cemetery? Like things be happening. They be happening.
Hey, thank you, Lord. Thank you, my brother.
My computer just left. It just my new one just stopped doing it. It just
Look, y'all, my co-host is having issues over there. I don't know what she got. She done left me
I can't
again.
even,
That's what.
I have
Look,
not left you. I'm like right here. Like things are happening here.
hey, look here. That's what happens after 2 years.
Well, did you tell me? Congratulations! Did you tell me you happen to have me as your co-host and your best friend and your work wife?
And that's the other thing that y'all have to realize.
You saved it for the
Y'all
end.
have to realize that I have to over elaborate these things.
But wait, let me say this too. For those that don't know, I think we should tell our story first. You said
Which
some
one?
of it that we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
I guess that's the most important part, that we didn't meet each other till a year after we had our show.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
it wasn't the people at the cemetery. I actually hit the button and turned it off. Okay, go ahead.
He's alive. He's alive.
Oh gosh, I just love you. Such a work.
They're coming to get you.
Can't stand you. I can't stand you. But I've lost the words. Do you see the comments and stuff anymore?
I see the comments. I see them all.
Well, can you put them back?
Oh Lord, now I got to start doing this. She done see there after all these years. Now she trying to make me what? Now y'all know I don't be reading no comments.
No, I don't want you to read them. I just want to find them.
Okay.
They're not showing on my screen anymore.
Oh, they're not showing.
I did something. Oh, wait. I found them.
There you
There
go.
we go. There we
All
go.
right.
Okay, let's go back. Okay. So you done called them people across the street. Is what you need. You done called them up.
Hey. You know what they say. You know what they say.
What they say.
You ain't gotta get ready. Just stay ready.
I don't want to be ready. Yes, thank you, Lloyd, for thank you for our happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you, Miss Julie. Yes, it's been 2 years, and we trying to figure out what we gonna do next. But you know what? Let's talk about this. I know we should talk about. We used to be Speak on It.
Yes.
We were Speak on It, and
actually, we used to be Nobody.
See why I like you? You make me laugh.
We used to be Nobody.
You was always somebody.
We had no name. Look, we should have kept that. Welcome to No Name.
Anyway, we came up with a name and it was Speak on It. And then we realized how many other people were speaking on it. So we decided, we actually came up with a name and then we forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? So we had to go with another name. Remember we was coming up with a name, we came up with a name, when we decided it's time. I said, well, Country Boy, it's time for us to start our new name. And we was like, what was it?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I was scroll. Yeah.
Well, here's the problem, y'all. We had a whole look. You know, my co-host is business. Okay, she business. So we had a whole business meeting. She done got a tablet. We're gonna have to have a business meeting, and we're gonna have to sit down and we're gonna have to map this thing out. Now, y'all know me; I just fly by the seat of the pants. But my co-host, so I was kind, and I was like,
Was that when
I
you came?
came, I came to the business meeting, and we wrote out this plan, and we wrote out our vision plan. We wrote out the name, and we had all of this wrote out. 2 weeks later, she's like, I don't know what I did with them notes.
That's why I'm finna go give me some help with this ADHD. I have ADHD. I got to figure out how to post. I can't find nothing.
So I don't know what we were supposed to be. It was wrote down, and I guess in about 10 or 15 years, she's gonna go. Look, no, since her daughter is there, she's going through them boxes.
So we think so. As we scroll through looking for the notes, I didn't know what I did with them. And that's a phrase they call you out. But I couldn't find the notes. And like I'm trying to work on just having one notebook. This is a notebook. This is another notebook. So I'm working on not having one notebook.
I planned in one of them notebooks.
And then I try to put them in my notes in my phone. None of those things work. So anyway, so we decided on the real conversation. Because our conversations are they're real. They're real. He's more real than I. No, I think we're both real. But the real conversation, but we also like to laugh and have a good time. So that's why we added with a twist of humor. Sometimes it's really the real sense of humor, the real humor with the real conversation little, like tonight. But we like to talk about serious issues, serious things, and probably all that. But laughter is what it makes me feel good. I can be really sad or whatever. You know, a dance first. If I can get a dance. Okay, let's pin right there when the word comes to dancing. You know, I like to dance. So that's my happy place. Dancing, live music. So I went to Chicago Bar and Grill last night, right? And if I tell you it was not a happy place for me last night because I'm sitting there like this, just minding my own business, hoping and praying somebody would come ask me to dance, right? And this particular person who I know he's an acquaintance. Is that what we call him again? Comrade. What was the little thing? The 3 C's, but whatever. So he's that person. He's just somebody we dance with. Now, my friend is over here minding her business with some man. They in a deep conversation. That could have been her future husband. Y'all know what these people talking about. I'm sitting there by myself. There to dance. That's the only reason I come. He passed me right up to go interrupt this woman with her future husband. I mean, that's just my thought. Could be her future husband to go ask her to dance. Now, y'all know I don't have a problem with people asking other people to dance. I have no issue with that. I think if you're going to a dance event, you need to understand that's how it works. However, men, if you're in a place where they're dancing and there's someone sitting there and you know you saw me, you pass that person up to go interrupt somebody from who could possibly be talking about to their future husband to ask them to dance. I was so mad. I don't know if that's being spoiled or not, but I was really mad. So I got up.
He might have thought that was his future wife.
He probably think everybody's his future wife, but he not, because he gonna tell you to order from the appetizer menu. Anyway, I'm just saying. So no, he don't have no future wife. But don't be doing that. Let me get back to what I was saying. I had to throw that out there. Because you said I don't even know what you're talking about. What?
Go ahead.
Just like going in my, Donnie and I, we talk and laugh about so many different things. And I when I say this, I can say certain things. I know he's gonna laugh because he knows what I'm talking about. Remember when the person went in my refrigerator? How long did you tease me about? You don't go in people's refrigerator without being invited into your refrigerator. So if I come in your house and I go in your refrigerator, you ain't gonna say, "What the hell she doing in my refrigerator?" No.
Now you gonna close it quick.
Anyway, I think about the boy not asking me not getting no dance last night, but what I'm saying is, we were talking about happy places. We were talking about happy places, and I don't really remember where I was going with it because when I started thinking about me not getting no dance, I could stay in my house. I put on my makeup. Y'all know how much makeup I got. Put on makeup, put on my clothes to go get me a dance.
Why you just dancing?
If I wasn't getting no dance away.
Huh?
I could have went. I didn't even have to put on no makeup. Could have left my glasses on, not comb my hair, because that's what it felt like. Like I must have looked a mess, because you know.
Oh my
But
goodness.
anyway, let's move on to you're going on. Chilla Bill Smith came on last week.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you got to meet him. You and the executive producer got to meet him. I don't know if you were on at the time, but he brought up us doing our podcast on the cruise. I thought that was such a good idea.
I can do that.
Huh?
I can do that. I'm waiting on my new camera.
What you mean? Why? Huh? I'm sorry.
I'm waiting on my new camera to come in.
Did you see mine? Mine's plugged in right now.
Hey, Miss Julie, they gonna close it because ain't nothing in there but some ice and some water.
No. God.
I got ice trays at the top and bottled water at the bottom.
When he opened up, he said, "Oh, you got more food in here than I thought you would have." First of all, why are you in my refrigerator? And this will be the last time you get to see the refrigerator or any parts of the house.
Oh my God.
When I exit you out here. Yeah. When I'm gonna go in my and then I told you what I did. Y'all, let me tell you what I did. When he looked in the refrigerator, then I was mad. I just opened up every cabinet in the house, everything. Hey, you want to see this? 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 Want to see this? So now let's exit because you're not coming back.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I got one like that. I don't know if I ever told you years ago. Years ago, Lord. I was not dating. I had met this young lady. She was of a different he said ethnicity. She was of a different ethnicity. And she came over to my apartment I was living in. This was between one of the marriages.
Did you tell him how many times you've been married?
I didn't know at that time. But she fell in between one. She fell in between one of the marriages, right? And she came over to the house and she came in. And what you talking about? Girl, you talking about
he went in your refrigerator?
Huh?
She went in your refrigerator?
Oh no, she was worse than that. This girl came to the house and she went to the bathroom. She was moving the shower curtain back. She was looking in the closet. And you know what? I said, baby, you're going to have to look on about the door. Because I don't know what you're looking for. But you done scared. I don't know. You scared me.
Woo, that one needed to go. Because that means she was going to be doing that when y'all be together. If y'all started dating, she'd have been looking for you like that. She'd have been
I will never forget it. Yeah, she went. I'm talking about pulling the shower curtain back, looking behind doors.
Did you ask her any questions?
No, I showed her the door. Wasn't no questions to ask. You got to.
But see, I told you though, I think he looked in my shower, went up under my cabinets too. I guarantee you, because he went. You know, when people gotta go to the restroom, they usually ask before they come in the house, "Ooh, child, I gotta go to the bathroom," right? He ain't said nothing about no restroom until he got in my house. And then he would go to the restroom. What you know? So he went there and look around, make sure I was clean, whatever. Then you're gonna come out, and the first thing you do is go open up my refrigerator. Go home. No. Don't go home. Let's go and go to the improv with these tickets. You don't have some food, and then we come back. You just turn your car. You turn it after you drop me off and go about your business. Yeah, you don't get to see it. Country boy, that is bad. No, you've never shared that with me.
Yeah, she sure did. Yeah, that taught me
Did she
about
say
that.
why? Did she say when you told her she
She
needs to
didn't
leave?
have to say it. Didn't matter. It was
No, I'm
good.
saying when you told her she could leave, did she ask you why?
Did she ask me why? What?
Why am I having to leave?
No, she didn't ask me why she had to leave.
She doesn't know.
I think she knew why she had to leave. I think that was pretty obvious.
Not to, you just don't know. Some people don't. It don't click to people that
Well,
that's the problem.
it clicked on the other side of the door. The lock clicked.
And the door went out. I've been there to where somebody have turned off the lights on me on their porch.
That one right there.
That's it,
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, I think. Yeah. That was probably one of the. Yeah. Yeah. She sure did. I'll never forget that.
So, can you think of one of your favorite shows that we've done since we've been doing our show together?
Favorite show.
That's
I
hard.
haven't.
All of them good. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I mean, all of them. It has been, and I will say this, and anybody who has not, y'all should go check them out. All the shows, especially the ones, when we've had people that come on and have shared, I've been educated. I've gained some wisdom and some knowledge from some people that had some insight. And I think that that's been the most important thing is that, and I say this, and I say it to you, and I've said it to other people, that this platform that God has formulated, and I tell people all the time, I'm just a doorkeep. I'm just a doorkeep that God allows to sit here at the door. This is like his table. This is his platform. And what we've had the opportunity to do is have people to come and share, open, honest, and transparent. I know some people have, I don't know, some people that you brought on here, they were probably like, Lord, who is that fella? Yeah, I'd rather talk to you, Miss Trina, than talk to him. I
Now,
don't
you
know.
know that's not true. All the people that I brought on to meet, they not even my friends no more. They your friends. They don't even call me. They call you. And when they see me, you know what they say? You ain't playing country boy with you. That's why I have to make the decision when people want to come on the show. I be like, now, do I bring them on my show or do I run the risk of losing them to country boy? Tell y'all something else too about y'all. So,
Well, it's just,
wait, no, let me tell them the story about the women. So, country boy's a nice looking man, and I tell him he's a hot commodity. But let me tell you, not only do the women come all up in his boxes, his inboxes. Can I tell them about the other thing that came in your inbox? Can I say that since we transparent?
yeah.
Child, a man came in the inbox before. A man came. I ain't had nobody in my inbox. He gets women. He gets the men. He gets the whole nine. And my little inbox be like crickets. Like nobody coming for me. I think if somebody reach out to me, they're gonna say, "Can you tell me how to reach the Louisiana country boy?" But anyway, when we go places, people talk to me. But child, as soon as he walk in the door, they just forgot about me. Like they just push me over. Like, girl, come. And it used to bother me, but now it's okay. But you know what I like? I haven't got to what show is my favorite, but what I will say is something that's what I was trying to say earlier. I couldn't get my train of thought together. What I really appreciate is that what I've learned to appreciate. I had trouble with we talk about speaking names in rooms that we're not in.
Yes.
If I'm not in a room, someone says, "Hey, Trina will be a good source," or they recommend Trina, whatever. If Country Boy's not in a room, somebody says whatever. It was very hard, and Country Boy can attest to this, that for me to follow when he was able to get us in some doors. I felt bad. I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't, whatever. And so it took me a moment and then for him to help me get through that too. Because I think it was a while before I shared with him what the deal was. I felt like they only want me because whatever. And he finally helped me understand that that's a true thing of if we're friends, we're part of, and he would always say, "We in this together. We in this together." And and that's something that I believe in. But anyway, I started to accept walking through those doors that he opened for me because at the end of the day, that's what we're all about anyway. You know, our ancestors opened the doors to allow us to vote. And I'm saying that because y'all, it's that time. It's that time. Matter of fact, I haven't told Country Boy yet. And I know you have a show, but I'm going to be at Jarvis Johnson is having an event tomorrow night, and I was invited to come there and broadcast live. They're having a telephone bank social. I don't do telephone banks anymore, but I will definitely be there with my talk show. I'll do that. But anyway, long story short, so just like we have to step on the shoulders, people have put their shoulders there for us to step on for many, many years. And so with Country Boy being my true friend, my brother, my work husband, my BFF, all of those things, I had to allow myself, I had to put my pride down and walk through the doors that he was opening for me. And not and be okay with it and not feel bad. And now you know what he be doing? He be sneaking out. He opened the doors, let me walk through, and then he go home. Where did that boy go? I remember Denise was like, "Girl, he picked up his stuff. I believe he gone." But yeah, so but I think that we need to be able to do that. And what's cool about that is that there's so many jealousies in the world. That's why I think sometimes we have a hard time with growing our businesses, especially those of us Black and brown people. We have problems because we cannot figure out how to thrive in a world with other people doing the same things that we do.
Yes.
Even though I think we all do something a little different, it's the same business. We don't have that issue. You know, we don't have that, and we welcomed other people who do what we do or what's like what we do. We welcome them to our show. Now they don't invite us to their shows too often, but well, yes, they do. They invite him, but but anyway, no. But yeah, so that's something really important that builds our friendship. That I was really able to open up and say to him, "I'm feeling really bad about that," and he understood, and he helped me to understand. Now, it didn't work the first time. He said it 2-3 times before I actually said, "I'm okay with this." I had to be okay with that. So yeah, so that's something that I really like about us and our friendship. And even though I don't know if some of y'all know that uh, we met with Country Boy coming, asking me to. Oh, he reached out to me to tell me he started every Wednesday doing a what was it?
Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesday. He would send me a quote. Who is this man? He sending me this Wellness Wednesday. But he was cool, and then he asked me to be on his show, which was at the time it was perfect timing because I was saying to myself, no one ever asked me to be on their show, and it was like he called and asked me to be on the show. I said, oh, I'm so flattered. But anyway, from there on, and then we just started forming this friendship, and I love friendships that are, what word would it be? Not authentic, that just form. They just kind of do it on it just kind of happens on own. Nobody's forcing, it just happened. And we became friends. And we started talking, I don't know, once a week. Then it went to 2 or 3 times. Then it became every day. And then we both got to the point where I was like, "Sir, man, I love you today. What is going on?" You know, or he'll call me and he'll say, "Yeah, what's wrong?" I was like, "Nothing." "Yes, it is." So we became a team, you know, and I just cherish the friendship a lot. But my favorite show, I have a favorite show. I do.
What? I got
do.
one. I got one too.
My favorite show, I'm trying to think of her name. Who was it? Say, I'm gonna have to look it up. You say yours while I figure out where it is. Go ahead. I can't do the
Okay,
name.
my favorite show, well, not favorite, but one of the ones that rings so clearly in my mind is when I corral my best friend, my honeydew. My honeydew, I grabbed my honeydew, Sheila. That was one of my. Let me tell y'all. See, this is just me. I don't care where it is, what I do. I don't. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be how I am. We were out at an event at Jack's. What was it? What were we there? I don't even know we were there.
It was Keon. It was Keon Day.
Oh, it was Keon Day, and we were there, and they were wonderful. Oh, before I say that, I hope my favorite number one singer in the whole wide world, the girl with the voice, the one that I love with all my heart, the Tiffany Rachelle. This today
is what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Today is our 2-year anniversary, but today marks 1 year that I met the Tiffany Rachelle in person. Love you, Tiff. Happy anniversary to you too, honey.
And let me correct you. I haven't apologized to her yet, but I went to her show a week or so ago at Esther's. That was a show. First of all, that was a show. It was an absolute show, and it was people everywhere. But her name is Tiffany Rachelle, not Tiffany Rachelle. It's Tiffany Rachelle. She said it. She said it on the there, and I felt bad because I know I be saying Tiffany Rachelle. So her name is Tiffany Rachelle, and it sounds so pretty. Tiffany Rachelle. Tiffany Rachelle. Rachelle. Now Rachelle. We be both saying Rachelle is Rachelle.
Rachelle. Okay. The
Tiffany Rachelle.
Tiffany Rachelle. Ooh, I don't care. She feel my heart. I love you to death. Tiffany, sang, girl. Sang, but happy anniversary.
Her son was there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, it was 1 year ago today that I met her at Jack's. And speaking about Jack's, that was where they had Keon Day, and man, he had all these wonderful people. He was being guest presented with
his proclamation.
Proclamation. He got his proclamas, and all these wonderful people were there, and we were set up there doing some recording. And boy, I tell you, my girl came up in there, and she was in there playing the old washboard. She was in there playing the washboard, and my co-host was out there talking. And I said, and I didn't even know she was in there. And my co-host, we was actually talking. I was talking about her. I was talking about Sheila. I was talking about you to my co-host. I tell you right now, I ain't scared of you neither. I was talking about you to my co-host, and she's like, "Your girl in there." I was like, "Who?" She said, "Sheila." I said, "No, she ain't." And I got up and I ran in there, and I say, "I'm gonna get her to come out here, and she gonna be on the show."
And he left me live talking to the audience on the show,
I did.
and he just gone.
And I went and I told Sheila, I was like, "Sheila, we are out here broadcasting, and what I need for you to do is I need for you to come out here and I need for you to talk." And I went back and I sat down with my co-host, and out the door come old Sheila, and Sheila was looking for me.
And can I tell him let me do it? First of all, he said, "I got her for you. I got your girl for you." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" Next thing I know, I saw Sheila Jackson Lee coming out, walking a different way than where I was. So I was like, "Okay, she ain't coming up here." No, Country Boy didn't stop at that. He was like, Sheila, over here, Sheila. I was like, "Oh my God." That's what I love about him. Sheila. Over here, Sheila. Over here.
Hey, but so, to me, that was to have her to come. Here's the thing. And I'm gonna let my co-host have it. It is about just being genuine. It's just about, this is just a show. We don't put on no airs like, we this, that, and the other, or we any better than anybody else. We put on our shoes just like you do. We get up just like you do. We go through things just like you do. I don't think that I'm any better than anyone. And I know that my co-host doesn't think that she's not, we're not some snooty people walking around like this, that, and the other looking down on folks. Baby, we done cried many a tears. We have gone through many of heartaches and pain. We've been disappointed, let down, crushed, talked about, lied on. We done had all of that. But we come here and we don't hold that against anybody. I know I don't. I don't hold that against anybody. And I'm teaching my co-host about to hold that go. Like, let it go. Oh. But that is that. So that one, yes, Sheila, my lovely Sheila coming, and that only thing that tops that is having the Tiffany come and sing on the show. And yeah, but we've had some wonderful guests. I can't. In 2 years, we have Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who this person is. I can't think of. I'll just say, because and it'll come to me in a minute. Because I was trying to go look and I could scroll and I could see what it was. I like it. There is one show, and I'll tell y'all that later. Probably I end up have to come back because I have to scroll through remember. But for the most part, my favorite parts of the show, my favorite shows are when we do when there's the ending of the show. I think the ending of our shows how we're able to, especially you, Country Boy, are able to wrap up what we've talked about, even if it was something we didn't have planned and it's organic and we tied up at the end. And it's usually even if it's something that because I y'all, let me just tell you, I'm an open book for the most part. Where I'm not an open book, where I can keep some things to myself is I don't know if anyone notices the weekend you didn't see me on social media that much like I normally am because my kids they're not really into taking a lot of pictures. They're not into social media that often. So that is I try to be a little bit more sacred with that. But for the most part, I'm an open book, and I love being able to come on the show and share. I mean, share things that are happening with me. But I like at the end of the show, we talk either Country Boy will talk about his thing, I'll talk about my thing, our guests will talk about whatever. I know what our favorite show is. I know her name. No, I don't know her name. When we got to talk to Flint, Michigan.
Okay. Okay.
I really like that because she was so funny.
Liberty Bell.
There you go. Let me get that Liberty Bell. That was my favorite show. Liberty Bell was my favorite show because she was young in the politics and she really had a cause. She had a cause and a passion for the cause. And I like that, which is what I do like about our young people. We may say a lot of stuff about our young people, but our young people are so that word woke. They're paying attention. And she was the epitome of that. And so yes, so that was a very, very good show. And then the woman with the bags, the bingo, and that you and her were two peas in a pod. Is a pod pit in the pod, whatever. So both of those shows were the best because one was really serious, but we were laughing. It was really, really serious because it was about politics and the guy that passed on, I can't think of his name. But then the bags, the bingo person, she was just hilarious. There was no seriousness in that show at all. So it was so funny. But yeah, so those are my two favorite shows. But I do enjoy our show where we tied up at the end with a good. It's almost like remember when Jerry Springer? Do you ever watch Jerry Springer?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how Jerry Springer at the end of his show, he have his little commentary thing.
Yep.
That's what you remind me of when you do that. But our shows, we've learned so much from each other. I know that, and we're able. Wait a minute, what just happened? Okay, it's 9:20. We're able. What's your say?
They're back.
We're able to watch the growth of each other and be okay with calling it out and missing it. I don't know if you remember when I vowed to never say, I'm not trying to be holier than thou.
Mm-hmm.
I've never said it. The only thing that I haven't done that I said I was going to do, I need to put that on my vision board. Add that to my vision board. This Miss Myra, don't be say that. Miss Myra, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm not going to bed tonight. Okay. So
I love it. Look, let me just tell y'all this. If y'all don't know what's going on because y'all missed it earlier, okay, let me just give a recap. There was something going on over there with co-host, okay? The computer started blinking, the light started blinking, it started flashing. She had to jump off our screen. Okay. Now, if y'all don't know, which y'all probably don't, co-host has some neighbors across the street, okay? She got some neighbors. She got a whole bunch of neighbors that live right across the street, okay? And now earlier, before the show even got started, somebody came knocking at the door looking for the rich man. I told her she should have told the folks that came knocking the rich man was across the street because he's by the man. The men across, it's a few men across the street now. Y'all look, if any of y'all looking for a rich man, y'all going on across the street from co-hosts. You find you good, and you might find a few good rich women over there. I don't know, but I'm just saying because now across the street from where the co-host is a cemetery. So, so when Myra just said that them dead people like watching the show, see, they's interested too. See, you know, so they.
Okay, so we finna wind down this show. Let me tell y'all, so I got do y'all like my fortune cookie? It was last week, but it still counts. Thinking about my year and what I got coming up, and you know, it's gonna resonate with you regarding me, country boy. I'm gonna take these glasses off. Take the risk you've been considering.
Yeah.
Written by Panda Express.
What?
It's gonna go up here. It's gonna go up here. But let me in all seriousness, I'm very excited that this is our 2-year anniversary. I did not know this, y'all. It wasn't planned until like Friday. It popped up in my memories. And I was like, oh my God, we gotta celebrate on Monday. I thought we was gonna have some stuff, but whatever. We just go like it is and make it happen because it's a 2-year anniversary of our show, but also it is an anniversary of our friendship that I cherish more than a lot of other things. Because I believe in friendships. I talk about some things and it may seem like I'm just complaining or griping but I believe in friendships. And so I've had some friendships that I thought were friendships of the male persuasion, like real platonic friends, and they've had to go away for whatever reason. So I talk about, So I talk a lot about that because me and my co-host, he's a man and I'm a woman. And so I talk about that there is a such thing as having a friendship, male and female. So I talk about that a lot because I've had co-hosts, don't go off and get married or find you no woman that said you can't be friends with me. So that's the deal for me. So, but you know what we forgot to finish talking about? The women in his box, in his inbox, and the women that they knock me over. And I've heard people, celebrity wives, be saying that people would knock you over trying to get the country, or they'll be just friendly with me, or they'll be friendly long as co-host there. Soon as co-host walk away, child, them people don't know me. Or where I'm there early, and then he come in, and it's like, who are you? I don't mind.
Well, I wouldn't say it's that bad. I really wouldn't. Because
he's my friend.
I definitely,
My friend,
I would say this is I treat everybody with respect. I treat everybody the same. I don't.
I told him he can't be treating me the same because it don't.
You know,
he said that
I respect the fact that anybody, for me, y'all have no idea where I came from. This place I came from, to be sitting here and to have anybody, I came from a place of very low self-esteem. I came from a place of not feeling worthy of anything. So I don't take this or any of this as like it's me. Once more again, this ain't my work, this God's work. And I don't want anybody to get it twisted. And I don't try to lead or mislead anybody on and none of that. Ain't nobody say I'm out. Let me tell you this. Can't nobody say, boy, he be all up in my inbox sending me. I look that he did. They posted.
You better be careful. You better be careful.
Because if I send somebody something, it is everything I do is because it's not. I'm leaving a legacy, and the only person that can ever tarnish my legacy is me. The only person that can tarnish it is me. And I can do that by doing things or setting, and I'm not going to do that because it's much more important. See, in this legacy, the thing that I'm doing has nothing to do with trying to prove to folks or trying to, there may be some people out here and some women out here trying to get some men and some men out here trying to get some women. Let me tell y'all something.
Men trying to get them in.
If that too, if you're trying to get to me, you need to talk to my daddy first, and he will lead you to me. I'm gonna just set that straight. If you are trying to get to me,
Oh, that's sweet, Myra.
if you think you can come to me, then go to daddy first, because that's the only way. Because I'm not going to allow anything to come between myself and my relationship with him. Because that's the top for me. So I just, I just wanted to make that clear. But Lord, if you send me in the direction.
Before I turn it over to Country Boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, I want to talk about one more thing tonight, and that is going to be the cruise. I'm very excited. I've got one phone call that I was on. That's why I was late to the show tonight. Of someone I was very surprised, but I was happily surprised. That's the phrase, yeah. And then someone called me while we were on the show. Well, she called me and she texted me and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And the person that I'm thinking it is, she is definitely got to be about the cruise. So I just want to say, it's going well. It's going well, and I'm very excited. Now, all y'all out here inboxing Country Boy, grabbing onto him when he come out to the thing, only talking to him. He needs y'all to book. He needs you to book. That's where he needs your support at. He needs you to book so his cabin can be paid for. So
that's right. I need y'all to come on the cruise, and if y'all
don't want to go, just send him some money.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Zelle, cash out.
But let me just tell you,
Western Union.
Cash App, Zelle, Zemo. But in all seriousness, we are selling on the Carnival Breeze, selling out on a Thursday, November the 14th, returning on a Monday morning, November the 18th. Now, keep in mind, you're going to be back at 8, and they got all this new stuff now, so you don't have to wait in no long line. If you have your passport, get your passport. Make that a thing to get your passport. That's a good Christmas gift to give for your kids, a graduation gift, all that passport. You need a passport. So somebody had posted one day a quote that says, "Don't date people without a passport." Where y'all going? Anyway, I'm just saying. I didn't say it. I'm just the messenger. But we're selling and we're going to Cozumel, Mexico. Someone did ask me the other day at an event I went to, why am I only going to Cozumel all the time? I will probably increase it soon, but especially once I retire. But the thing about it is, I want it to be affordable, but I also want it to be a way where people can just go, like it's a party weekend. We're just gonna go hang out for the weekend because it's hard to these jobs. I will tell y'all where I work, but let me just say, I ain't even gonna say that. Let me just say, everybody can't get out work like that because things are happening, things are going on, and people got to be more careful about missing work. Because want everybody to keep their job. So I try to have things that are weekend based. I know she said, "Get your TWIC card." Is that what you laughing at?
No, I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you.
So what am I trying? Because I lost my train of thought. Oh, cabins do start at $680 per person. So we have the interior, which has no window, $680. Ocean view has a little window, little rectangle window, or we'll have little circles no more. But anyway, rectangle window, and it's $780. Then there's a balcony where you can sit out on the balcony, hang out, cross legs, and whatever. That's $880. What's included with that is the Carnival price for your cruise, the taxes, and the port fees. Because someone just called and asked me that. It includes all of that. Plus, the reason why it's more than what you see out there on Carnival is because I have to add an entertainment fee. Because there are private events going on that only the people who book through Dreamtime Travel by Joe are able to attend. That is probably the most important thing that I can say to everybody. You've got to book through me and my mom, Dreamtime Travel by Joe, or you will not get a wristband to come into the event. We had a cruise about in March. The entertainers that I had there, they wanted to let everybody in on the boat. That can be flattering, I guess, to you, but we can't do that because there are people there who have paid for a private event. So it would not be fair that they paid money and these other people didn't pay money. So that's one. Two, no, we're not gonna let you. We're not gonna have all these people in here, so you can use these videos to show you had all these people. Because no, you didn't. The people you just got out there off the Lido deck and told them to come out here and make it look like you brought a lot of people. You didn't sell any cabins. So we gotta pay the band. We've got to pay for rooms for the country boy. So that's why you have to go through us so we can take that money and put it into the bank into their banks to pay them. We got the Clockwork Band. We have the Hard to Find Band. We have the Clockwork Band featuring Paula Adams, who's a great singer. So much fun. She's also a dancer. She's in the dance world, swing out, two-step, Chicago step-ish. She does it all, but she's so much fun. Let's see. So Hard to Find, Clockwork. Lil Daryl, the comedian, is so funny. He went on for the first time. He went with me in March. And one other thing that I look for when I'm working with people like this, I look for people who make it easy to work with. He was so easy to work with. There was no drama. No drama. And I look for the lack of drama in doing stuff like this because it's a lot of work. So he was drama free, him and his entire family. And his family jumped in and also helped sell cabins. He had about 20 people that went. Lil Daryl, the comedian. Who else? Eric Cortez. If y'all have not heard Eric Cortez, matter of fact, he is the brother of Zacardi Cortez, who is an Grammy nominee for gospel music. Can sing, but that whole family is the family of singers and not singers, singers. So we got Eric Cortez, and then we have my friend, the legendary DJ Chili Bill Smith, who is he was on my show last week, and I'm gonna I guess StreamYard said I cannot. They told me again today I cannot do whatever that video. They still saying I can't do it. Country Boy, you should try because maybe they'll do it for you. They won't do it for me. But anyway, I'm gonna have to post the whole thing because it won't let me break it up. And but anyway, he talked a lot about the cruise, and I want y'all to hear it. Check out his show every day on Facebook Live. He comes on every day. I can't think what it's called, but look under Chili Bill Smith, and you'll find it. But he's on every day. I think around 1 or 2 or something like that. Check his show out. Who else? Tell me somebody else. The Louisiana. Oh, Fancy Dancer. Fancy Dancer is coming on. Y'all, if anyone knows Fancy Dancer, she loves to dance. If you've never danced and you run into this lady, she's gonna have you dancing no matter what. But she's gonna come on. She's gonna teach us some hot new line dances, and we're gonna have a 70s party with the best dress contest. Country Boy's gonna wear his afro. But anyway, the Louisiana Country Boy is also coming, so we can do a little broadcasting live. And he's also going to be our Sunday morning motivation person. I haven't decided. I thought about doing maybe a morning every morning if people get up for breakfast, but I doubt that. We're on vacation, so Sunday for sure he'll do the Sunday morning message. I believe is that it? That's a lot in 4 days. It's a lot in 4 days. But also, I will be planning the itinerary. But I also try to leave space in there so that you can also enjoy the awesome things, activities that Carnival has to offer as well. So I do leave space for that. Cause I don't know where y'all gonna be, but when the newlywed come on, y'all find me in the newlywed game. I'm not doing any activities during that time because I have to go watch that game. That's the funniest game. And my dad asks the same questions every time, but I like to see how people answer them. So yes, we got the cruise going on. I'm very excited. Y'all come out and support Country Boy. I'm excited about him being on. I think that's going to even make it more fun. But this cruise, I'm really, really, really excited about. It is going so well, and everyone has been amazing to work with. And it's just, I wonder because my statement to myself was, you know what, I'm gonna leave these young people alone. These people that got a lack of experience out on doing stuff, I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm start going back to the old school. And I tell you, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really being honest. I said that to myself. And it's been a great experience so far. It has definitely been the best experience as far as working with musicians on the ship. It has been a great experience, and I'm going to say this: I deserve this great experience. I deserve this great experience because it has been a challenging experience. The last cruise I went was very challenging, and so I deserve this, and I work hard. I work hard to make sure that everybody has a great experience, everybody makes a good time, everybody has a great vacation, and the end of the day is about me making sure that people have a good time.
Yes.
And that is my goal. And if there's anything that you guys need, you can reach out to so you wanna dance info@gmail.com, 832-312-2973, 713-231-7370. Because another thing is if you cannot, someone said on the last cruise they could never find me. I offer me on Facebook. There's no way in hell. Or what they say, double hockey sticks, that you couldn't find me straight. Do you know how many people tell me all the time, girl, you just everywhere? I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. And wherever I'm at, what am I doing, country boy? Going live.
That's it.
That's just a lie. So you can find me. So if nowhere else, you got country boy there. He know how to find me.
There you go. There you go.
Anyway, y'all, hey, go ahead and sign up. It's only $150 per person to get booked. Get that $150 paid for. We get that in, get your cabins and stuff, and then we send you an invoice. You can make your payments all the way up through July 31st. So there is no excuse. You don't have to pay it all in one day. You pay me $150. Oh, and remember, it is per person. The entertainment fee is non-refundable. Because if you decide not to go at the last minute, I still got to pay them people. So is that all I got? I think that's all I got. I also want to lastly, before I turn it over to Country Boy, thank you for a wonderful 2 years.
Thank you.
Thank you for being my friend unconditionally. I know that I can be a brat. I know this. I claim it. And I thank you for just rolling your eyes and saying, that's just her being her. And thank you for just letting me lean on you and cry on your shoulder, lean on your shoulder, bounce things off of you, say the same thing 600,000 times. I truly appreciate, and this is a celebration of not just our working together collaboratively, but a friendship. I have a lot of people who I've said are my friends, or I still kind of say they're my friends, but you have definitely shown me the definition of a true friend. Have shown me unconditional love, unconditional caring, no matter what. And I definitely appreciate that. And I must say, my family has adopted you. You know, my family will adopt people. We were talking, me and my daughter were talking yesterday, and I was saying, what was I saying about you? I was saying something about you. He said, yeah, but because he's so nice. I was like, oh. So yeah, and you are so authentic, and I appreciate that. So real, so it's really not a lot that you hold back. And then I read your book, so I read your book too. So but thank you, because you are not, I don't take you for granted. I do sometimes, but I don't take you for granted. I definitely cherish you. You can't go anywhere. If you get married, I will be at the altar with you. So she needs to know that. Um, yes. I cannot let look, you cannot GW me. Do not GW. But no, in all seriousness, but I am serious when I say this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you so much for, I ain't gonna be the best man. I'm gonna be close. I'm gonna be more important than the best man. But and you know what's scary to me is thinking about how cool we are in our friendship and how much we share, and knowing that, and I say this, and that sounds silly, knowing the situation that we've discussed, the GW issue, you know, sometimes there's fear there. Like,
Yeah.
dang, I got this great friend. What if this happens? What if some woman come through and say, you cannot be friends with her anymore? You know, that word, but I know that's not who you are. Donnie, inbox me on how to get your book. Angela needs your book. So anyway, thank you, country boy. Love you to pieces. And I am not your number one fan. That would be Miss Julie. I'm your number one friend, woman, BFF, woman, BFF. All them other ones that want to be your co-host, they can't.
Now,
But love you, and I'm gonna turn it on over to you, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you so much for watching. We don't take it for granted, Miss Julie. We love you so much, and we just thank you for watching on a regular basis, weekly. And everybody else, y'all come on, watch us every week. Tell people about us. We come on. We have different topics. Sometimes we have guests. At the end of the month, the last Monday of the month, we highlight a small business.
Yes.
So tune in for that if you want to be considered, or you know someone that wants to be considered. Shoot us an email or something, or you know how to find us, like I said. But thank y'all for letting us make it through for 2 years, and we finna go on to the next one, right?
2 years. 2 years. Man, I don't know how to follow it up. Oh, country boy speeches.
Oh,
I will say this is I appreciate you. I appreciate what God has joined. You know, sometimes we are hesitant about things and we don't, but if you trust God and you trust it and you trust Him and you truly allow Him just to lead, again, I nor she had any idea that this time later we would have been on for 2 years and God knows how many shows. It would be amazing for us to go back and count how many shows that we've done. We probably broke more records. We've probably done more shows and podcasts that have been on for 10 years. Because the one thing that we have been is consistent. The one thing that her and I talked about in the beginning of this, and she asked me, is about being consistent. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. I remember when we started and we didn't have anybody watch. Man. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this platform. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for our friendship that's genuine and that's pure. In this time and in this life, when we understand that God don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes.
none.
There are people that will come in your life. And for me, everything is about a lesson. And you take it and you grow from it. And you stay humble. And you stay true. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your values. We have, my God, the places that we've gone, the people that we've talked to, the conversations that we've had. I'm grateful and I'm thankful to you for accepting me for being me. Yeah, y'all, I can be a little bit poo-poo sometimes, but that's just me.
Didn't say
it. I'm not the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. I'm the one that flew straight into it.
And I love it. It keeps the energy and the what do you call it? It keeps everything.
I am me. I am me. Everything that I say is me. I don't talk about nothing that I don't know nothing about. I don't. I don't sit up here and proclaim to be something that I am. And I don't sit up here and wear titles and this thing and that. Baby, I'm a human just like everybody else. But what we've talked about is coming here genuine. What we've talked about is the thing that this world needs is people just to be open, people just to be honest, people just to have a conversation. Something we may talk about on here that other people are so afraid to say because they're worried about what their friends gonna say. Well, if your friends gonna say something, if you worried about your friend, that ain't your dadgum friend. Worried about how folks gonna look at you. Well, let me tell you something. Old country boy can speak for himself. Folks gonna look at you any kind of way anyway.
Facts.
They will smile in your face, and it used to be talk behind your back, but now they'll smile in your face and talk in your face. Be talking to the person right next to you about you. We have used this to uplift people. We've used this to encourage people. For the best. I'm not ashamed to have a podcast. I'm not ashamed to have a author. I'm not ashamed to have a singer. I'm not ashamed to have anybody to come here. There have been some people that didn't want to come because of the country boy. Because they be like, well, what we gonna talk about? We gonna talk real. Ain't no subject, we ain't got no drawn out list of things I'm gonna ask you about. Ain't no this, that, and the other. Ain't no platform. It's here. We just gonna talk. And maybe it's the ones that are afraid to be open because they have been living in a shell for so long that they're afraid to open up, that don't want to come, and that's fine. Don't come. Stay over
Living
there.
in a lie. Or living
Yeah.
living a lie.
Keep
And
shaking
don't
and
want to be
faking,
real.
and that's fine. I'm not here to judge anybody. Heck, I shaking and faking for a whole bunch of years myself. But until you can come into who you are, until you can understand whose you are, stop pointing fingers at everybody else and blaming everybody else for your mishaps, and take some accountability and responsibility for yourself and your own actions. I appreciate my co-host, my partner in crime. No, that's Lacquer. She ain't gonna do nothing. She said, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all, she ain't gonna do nothing. Old country boy tried to get her. She did, boy. Now she got that tough exterior, boy, but soft as medicated cotton. Look here. Miss Joanne, don't worry about training because she ain't gonna do nothing. She won't even put
I
her
put my feet up on the seat. I put my feet up on the seat at the place, and I don't put my feet on nobody's seat at the place in the public. I was comfortable though. It was so comfortable. I was like, I'm a rebel. I'm putting my feet on the back of the seat. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel.
But you know, I will say this, Trina W. Laurie, I have watched you and been a part of your growth. I've been a part of your wisdom growth, your personal growth, your spiritual growth, your mental growth. I've been able to see you heal from some things that you thought that had just destroyed you. And I'm grateful that God has given me that opportunity. I'm thankful that you have entrusted me to be there and to go through. None of us are perfect.
Mm-mm.
And I thank God for our friendship. I thank God for where He has brought us and for where He's going to take us. And I told you, I don't know if you remember our saying, am I saying that in the beginning? We just putting bricks in that. We just putting bricks in that palace.
Yep.
We just put
we got the foundation now. The foundation is done.
just putting bricks, just building bricks in the palace, you know, and to encourage me and you do uplift me. And I'm not, I don't always have it all together, but I know that if there's a point, and understand this, if there's a time that I need to, I know that you're there and I can come to you. And I thank you for allowing me to have that kind of trust. Y'all don't know, I've been through some things, and sometimes it's hard to trust. But to know, like, you have a true friend, you have a true person that's there, that if it's wrong, they're gonna say it's wrong. Or if it's like Trina, if it's wrong, she ain't gonna even be a part of it. She gonna call you. She gonna call you from 100 miles away. Look.
Wait, real quick. That same day, you remember you was trying to make me sit on the couch? At the
Yeah.
where we at? We was at the Battle of the
We was
Bands.
at the NRG. We was at the
And the people said it's time to go. So that means we got to leave the building. He want to stay in the building. We gotta go. The people said we gotta go. And I do what the people say.
They don't cut the lights off at the NRG. It was still folks up in there. She trying to leave out. She's scared.
Come on. I'm finna leave because they said it's time to leave. They would never, I think I told you they would not be taking me to jail because I'm still in the building.
Tanisha, you got a scary sister, boy. She about scary.
Told you I've been battling, trying not to be I was always called the conservative one, and I rebelled.
Hey, Tony, I already know it was tough growing up with her.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was tough, Tony. She ain't gonna do nothing.
I've been called scary all.
But no, it is.
Wait. I know we gotta go. Remember last week when I was talking about the people with the car to rent the car?
Yeah. Nothing. Y'all, she ain't doing nothing. Y'all, look here. Let me tell you. This one right here. Even if she had to go to Enterprise, she gonna Google and make sure all the paperwork is right. Why y'all give me this car? Why y'all? But the paperwork said, wait a minute, it says I'm supposed to have a compact. Why y'all trying to upgrade me? Wait a minute.
That sounds like me.
What the upgrade for? Is it gonna show it on the paperwork that it's an upgrade? I need it. Well, can you put it in here? Can you put it in print?
Absolutely.
What if I get stopped and then they say boy, look, ain't gonna do nothing.
Glad you know.
If she go to Esther's and they give her an extra piece of chicken, she go, y'all know y'all put an extra piece of chicken in here, didn't you?
I've been able to do it a little bit more lately. I've been able to let people give me some extra without saying, you know you gave me this, because I will. You know you gave me an extra piece, right? Well, those were small, so we gave you 2 because you didn't get a big piece. Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's all right. She getting there. That's her rebel. But I mean, it is. Again, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have you. I'm blessed. I'm so grateful for your family. You have a wonderful family, and I love them to death, and I thank them so very much for accepting this old boy as he is. I just know that, man, I love it that God has brought this. He has brought it. And I'll say to y'all, look around. Goes back to that Goes back to that phone, goes back to your contacts. Look around.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. If you don't have somebody that you can turn to, you don't have somebody you can go to. Uh, somebody that when that great thing happens, that you go like, no, I know she ain't gonna even, no, I ain't gonna call him. Check your people, check your surroundings. I'm not saying to kick those people off, but just sometimes we give too much of ourselves to the wrong ones. Sometimes we pour in or we pour out when nobody's pouring in. Don't deplete your supply and don't have any way of getting it replenished. Don't deplete your supply and don't have any way of getting it replenished. Friendships are those things that God allows us to, He gives us the wisdom. Go ahead and look at it. Go out here and look. Now, how close you really want to be? God allows us to choose who we want to put in our circle. Just don't allow your circle to become your cage. Surround yourself with people who are going to help you elevate to the next level. People who are going to encourage you to keep pushing, to keep going. People who are going to tell you that right there ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
People who are willing to risk you walking away to tell you, baby, you can walk away, but I'm gonna tell you the difference between this and that.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you what you're doing is wrong. You may act like you don't ever want to talk to me again. That's fine. But I'm not gonna sit up here and allow you to do this and I say nothing and I watch you destroy yourself. Too many people are surrounded by people who are willing. I did two words. I remember this. I did a post years ago. Watchers and spotters. Too many of us have watchers in our lives. Those are the people that if you ever go work out and you're in the gym and you're lifting weights, they have those people. If you ever watch it on TV or you go to the gym and you're lifting weights, they have the people on the sides of the bars when you're lifting them or behind you. Those are called spotters. Those are the people that see when you start struggling, they put their hands underneath the weights so you don't crumble down. Then you got the people that's around it, they are watching. Ain't gonna do nothing, ain't gonna help you. They will let you struggle and let you fall and let the weight fall on you. Make sure you got some spotters in your life. Make sure you have some spotters. Some people that are there so when the weight start to weigh you down, they're right there to make sure that it don't take you out. Do you have watchers or do you have spotters? And that's the most important thing I've learned. Everybody ain't your spotter just because because they're around you. Don't mean that they're a spotter. Just because they next to you, and that go for anything. That go for friends and family. Just because they next to you and close to you, baby, that don't mean that they're a spotter.
Amen, Walls.
Trust me. You got family. You got family that will let you carry the load. and let you fall and break. And when you fall and break and you on the floor, they won't even pick you up, but they're gonna ask you why you had to carry all of it. Why you know when to let it go. And they will let you struggle. They will allow you. They will pour more stuff on you. They will put their stuff on you. Make sure you got some spotters. Make sure you got some spotters. Make sure you got some people in your life that will encourage you. That will encourage you, that will uplift your spirits. Because all of us, at some point in this life, our spirits get down. Make sure you got some people in there, not only that will pray for you, but they will pray with you.
Yeah.
Not just people that will tell you what a cross is, but they will go there with you. I'm gonna take you, baby. We're gonna go there together. And I thank you, co-host, for being that, for being a spotter. For at those times when you probably didn't even know that you was taking me to the cross and you were praying for me, you were praying with me, and I thank you. I thank you so very much. I thank you for your support. Because there's some places that you talk about those doors. Some of the places we've been, I'm not so naive as to think that they really wanted me there. But they just couldn't keep me out.
That part. We's here.
It
It
wasn't like they really wanted me there, but they were like, yeah, shit. You're right. And trust me.
you were the we did an interview. You came and did the setup for me for the chamber. And you ended up being the MC for the award event.
See, you open the door.
So we do it for each other. I get it. But can I tell you something real quick?
What?
You were just talking about it. We're not gonna hold. I was thinking, I said, okay, well, I'm gonna let it go to 2 hours because 2 years, 2 hours. But that's why I let you go. I didn't keep doing this. But we were talking about people that come in your inbox. I know this is something fake, but I just happened to look down at my phone and somebody that was talking to me. And March 27th of 2021, that's where they went. They went to that post and posted this today. Pardon me for writing on your timeline, but I must tell you that you always share excellent posts. So I thought, oh, cool. I've been checking your profile to see your lovely posts and fine pictures. That's a problem. I'll be happy if you become my friend. I don't want to be rude by sending you a friend request without your permission. So I decided to leave a comment here to a 2021 post. If you don't mind, can you kindly send me a friend request? I'll be grateful to be your friend. Thanks. Now, if that's not a hacker deal thing, if I ever saw one,
See there? See there? They all up. See there? Look, what was that you say? Back then it didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all over.
Myra, we here, Myra. We know that that's fake. But you were now, if you looking at my post, why you didn't post one that I posted today or yesterday? You went to 2021.
Well, I mean,
fake.
Maybe they need to build up the courage.
Okay, but anyway, we're gonna close out the show tonight.
Look, you spoke up the inbox. You just spoke up the inbox. Look, hey, y'all go ahead. Everybody, wait a minute. Y'all go ahead and inbox chat with Trina. Y'all
Not.
please inbox her. See.
Do not. We're gonna block this person, like Miss Myra said. We're gonna block. You're blocked. You know what else I block people? I block people when someone is wanting to do a friend request and you accept, then here they come in your inbox trying to have a conversation. You're immediately blocked because that's weird. It's weird. It's creepy. Anyway, y'all. Co-host, let's go home. Let's go to bed.
Let's go home. Look here, before we go home, I want to tell y'all come join us on the cruise. Y'all come join us. Party on the sea 2024. Road and sexy. Party on the sea.
I'm sorry. We were supposed to be talking about our vision for the coming year. He doesn't know this yet, but we are going to have some kind of event. It may not be huge. It's going to be huge because we gave it. It's going to be from our heart. Whatever it is we decide to do this year in 2024, we're going to host something that will be a collaboration. It'll be something for the community. So keep your eyes open. All right. I want to make sure we said it because we said it. We mentioned doing something last year, but we're on our 2-year. We got to have something to go in, a goal to go into. So keep it in mind. Yeah.
There you go.
Co-host, thank you for these 2 years, hon.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, y'all come join us on the cruise. Man, some wonderful, the Clockwork Band, the Hard to Find Band, my man, Eric Cortez, and the Little Daryl, the hottest comedian in all of Houston, Texas, and beyond. Oh, and we got the lady with the steps, with the legs. It is the one. It is the fancy. It is the woman, Fancy Dancer. And then we got my boy, the Reverend, the Deacon, the man of the hour. Make the ladies scream and holler. It is the one. Y'all make sure y'all bring a jacket when you come on the cruise, because he's going to be there. Who? Chili Bill Smith is going to be there. Oh, and you don't want to miss it because it is going to be on. And y'all get to see my wonderful, beautiful co-host. Y'all get to come up to her, take some pictures with her and everything else. She going to shake your hand. She going to smile. You get your old wristband and you can buy a t-shirt. And we going to have some. Ain't they going to do some
t-shirts
painting?
come with the cruise now.
And you get t-shirts with the cruise. Y'all going to do some painting on the ship?
Yes, a creative mood by Tanisha will be on the ship with her paint and sip. You got to pay for that one.
Yeah, paint and sip. You don't want to miss that. It is going to be on. It is going to be on. And I will promise you this. If anybody signs up, if I get 5 people to sign up for the Louisiana Country Boy, if I get 5 of y'all that's out there listening right now, I will get up every morning and I will dance for you every morning. I will dance for you personally every morning and give you some inspiration. I don't even like to get up early in the morning, but I will get up every morning and give you you can have some inspirational coffee with the Louisiana Country Boy. Every single morning, I will get up and give you some inspirational coffee. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what I'm going to call it. Inspirational coffee break. Every morning, you will be able to have an inspirational coffee. And trust me, inspirational, motivational coffee break. And boy, look here, y'all going to be ready. Y'all ain't even going back to your cabin when y'all leave me. Yeah, I'm telling you. Every morning, inspirational coffee break with the Louisiana Country Boy. Y'all come on. And I promise you this, 5 people, 5, 6. I get you a personal dance. You get a personal dance with the Louisiana Country Boy.
Know what I just did?
You get the opportunity to what? What happened? Oh, hey, Myra. Oh, I forgot. And if I get 10 of y'all if I get 10 of y'all to sign up, I'll give y'all some of the fish I catch. Because I'm bringing my pole, I'm going fishing. Me and Tilly Bill Smith going fishing. So if I get 10 of y'all to sign up, I'll let y'all have some of them fish I catch. Now y'all have to figure out how to get them back, but I'm just telling y'all that ain't on me, but I'll share the fish with you.
34. I ain't ate yet.
I ain't either. But I got a coupon from DoorDash. I got a DoorDash credit. Look here, that is that all we got? Is that all? Thank you.
That's all. That is all we have. Happy anniversary to us. Our goal for this year is to put on at least one event, whether it's a community give back event. It's going to be something, and we just got to hold us accountable. Say, where that event at? It's October when the event coming. So keep us accountable. We are going to do something. Just don't know what it is yet, but there's something coming.
I was going to.
I am on the show this Wednesday, the 15th. If anybody's still out there listening, the 15th, I have the Black Music Awards is coming to Houston, Texas. Mr. Eddie Robinson will be my special guest, who is the CEO of the BMAs. And next Monday, I'll tell you the story about how I got about that situation. But but I'm very excited because it's a big award show, and I have shared my thoughts about various award shows. This one is one that I think is legit. I think it's going to be fair. I think they're going by it in a professional manner, and people who are deserving will be a part of it. So I'm very, very excited about that. And if I'm not mistaken, let me think. No, this is not the one. But it's going to be at the Wortham. But watch my Instagram, my Facebook, for the information. Tickets are on sale now. The voting is over. And so I'm very, very, very excited about that. So he'll be on Wednesday. Stop in so you can hear about the award show and what it's about and all that kind of great stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to stop in because I'm gonna have to tell him something.
Uh-oh.
I ain't scared of it.
I'm not either. I don't think I told you what happened the other day. So I'm gonna have to, when you finish talking to the executive producer, I gotta call you and tell you.
Yeah, I have. Look, I'm gonna come on as in the comments, and I'm gonna go out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And I have Uncle Fally. Who is a someone referred him to me. And I've heard of him before, but he's a singer. He's R&B, Southern Soul, a whole bunch of things, but he's extremely funny and charming. Haven't heard his voice. Yes, I did. He called. But he's coming on the 29th.
On 29th?
And he's excited. I like people when they're excited to come on the show. He's very excited. He wanted me to do a fly. I did the fly, and I spelled it wrong. Spelled his name wrong. But it's okay. I redid it, and now we're ready to roll.
And yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we've got our thing that Monday. Is it the 20th we're doing?
Well, we got on the 20th. Oh, we have. Oh, yes, we have. Last year we participated in the first annual mental health walk that was in Dallas, hosted by your friend Pierre. Am I correct?
Patrick
LeBlanc. Patrick LeBlanc. I hate we can't go this year. But we went last year. It was really cool. It was nice, and it was small. But I love seeing stuff when it starts off small, so that I can see the end result of it getting really, really big. I used to give this fall festival on Halloween every year at in Acres Homes, and it started out with being only 500 people, and it grew to be 1,500 people, and it's just wonderful to see something when it starts as a seed and it blooms. So, yeah.
Excellent. Right. And I guess we will not have a show on the 27th.
We're not? What's happening on 27th?
That's a holiday.
Oh, we take off on holidays now? I mean, we can. It's up to you.
I don't know. It's Memorial Day.
We're going to play it by ear, y'all, because see, he'll still be here telling me to be on vacation. He'll still be on here. So right now, we're not taking off because by that time, I'm going to New Orleans that weekend. Which did I tell you? That I'm going to see Maze? I'm going to see Maze. I'm
Yes,
gonna
you do.
see that last show that I want to see. I sent in my plunge yesterday. I'm ready.
Oh, that's
Unfortunately,
amazing.
we're only going for one day. I'm not happy about that. I'd rather spend 2 days,
Oh,
but
is that Labor Day weekend?
it's Labor Day weekend. Is that Labor Day? No, that's Memorial Day.
Or Memorial Day or whatever it is. Yeah,
That's on
Memorial
the
Day.
20th. Yeah,
Memorial
we're
Day.
going we're going the 26th. It's kind of short to go to New Orleans, but I'm riding and I get to see May, so it's all that really matter to me. I get to see May. I thought I wasn't gonna.
Are they performing Saturday or
Saturday. That's why we're going Saturday morning. Mm-hmm.
y'all going Saturday morning? Anyway, all right then. All right. No, nobody else go to New Orleans. When y'all coming back? Monday?
Don't worry about. Don't stay out my business. Stay out my business.
Now it's her business.
Do you have you send me the information for the Southern the classic? I got that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I got it. It's in my phone. It's my email or my text.
talking about the Bayou Classic.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's November.
It's on my email or my text. You don't know. Okay, we need to end the show because people are going to bed and I need to eat.
I need to eat too. Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for this opportunity. As we close the show, we're gonna close it real quick. Oh no, I'm gonna close it like I want to. What y'all gonna do? Leave it for home. I don't care. I got DoorDash coming.
He don't want me to eat. He don't want me to eat. That's what it is. He do not want me to eat.
Look here, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all for supporting us for the last 2 years. Supporting us collectively for the last 2 years. Thank you so very much. It means a lot, and we greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it. This is our show. This is what it is, the real conversation. Y'all see it. That's what we do, real conversation with a twist of humor. With a twist of humor. And as I ended, I will just say this is 2 years. 2 years. What a blessing. So if we've been doing it for 2 years, and Lord knows how many more, I'll just say this. The vision that God has given you, the vision, He's given each and every one of us a vision and a purpose. Don't you allow anything or anyone to stand in the way of that vision or that purpose. I know people everybody won't agree with you. Everybody ain't gonna like it. Some folks gonna talk about you. Some folks gonna talk down on you. Some folks gonna tell you do this, you do that, whatever it may be. But let me tell you, God gave it to you. That's something that He planted inside of you. So don't you quit. Don't you give in. Let me tell you something. Just because the situation look bad, and the situation may look right now like you can't do it, but let me tell you, the situation does not determine the destination. What you do is you keep pushing and you keep going. Don't you quit. Don't you quit. Don't worry about the people that hate on you. That's what they're supposed to do. Don't worry about the people that talk about you. That's what they're supposed to do. They're doing their part. You do yours to keep going. You do yours to keep going, because understand something about your vision and your purpose. That thing that God put inside of you, there's somebody out there waiting for it. There's somebody out there waiting for it. There's somebody out there waiting for that book. There's somebody out there waiting for that song. There's somebody out there waiting for you to write that note. There's somebody out there waiting for that smile. There's somebody out there waiting for that hello. There's somebody out there waiting for that thing that only you can provide to them. That's how great it is. And that's how great you are, because God gave it to you, not for you, but to give to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You are the one that can deliver. And He gave it to you to deliver. So that makes you real special. You ain't like nobody else. You're not like anybody else. Don't worry, somebody else is out there doing what you're doing. They doing it like you, but they doing it. They can't do what you do. They can't do what you do. Yeah, somebody out there cooking collard greens, but baby, they can't cook them like you cook them.
No, because I can't cook them.
There's somebody out there that's making movies, but they can't make what you make. Keep pushing, keep going. And I say that to say this, is that if nobody else tells you, if you don't hear it from anybody else, you can always hear it right here, is that we believe in you. We believe in the purpose and the vision that God has given you. See, for us not to believe in what God gave you, that's saying we don't believe in God. He gave it to you. It ain't for me to judge what you should be doing. God gave that to you.
Oh.
We support you 100%. And lastly, but not least, I say these words. When you woke up this morning and you opened your eyes, you cleaned out your ears and you tried to hear, but the words did not come clear. If you was out today, if you was somewhere around Cypress or Houston, boy, it stormed, Lord. I thought I was going to have to take a boat to the house, but I didn't. I drove on in here, slishing and slashing. But if you was out there slishing and slashing today and you were still trying to hear the words, but they just wasn't clear because the raindrops was falling on your head. Well, here it is. 10:23 Houston time. Between the Louisiana Country Boy and my co-host, my friend, the Little Diva, we tell you this, is we love you. We love you, and we love you unconditionally. For 2 years, we have said it, and we mean every bit of it. We love you unconditionally, and there is nothing, absolutely, positively nothing that you can do about it. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you for 2 years, 500 shows. We done just, and look, well, I'm gonna say this is the last thing. We have put the NFL to rest for 2 years. Do y'all not realize that we have gone up against Monday Night Football for 2 years and we still on? So
And NFL gone right now. We still here. I'm joking.
we still here. We still here. Look,
I
that's
think I'm gonna take a tip from you. I'm gonna order me some DoorDash too tonight.
Hey, there it is. Hey, we
My
out
daughter
here.
was waiting on me to go to. We was going. I asked her to go to the store with me, and we didn't pass up the time to go.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, y'all, thank y'all. Thank you for coming on. Those of you who had a chance to pop in and celebrate our anniversary with us. Now we got a whole another year to go, and we got something for you. So keep your eyes open. Good night.
Good night, y'all.